A 5-year farm and food bill that revamps the federal safety net for farmers has cleared its first procedural hurdle in the Senate.
And this opens the way for what could be several weeks of attempts to change proposed legislation that spends some $100 billion a year on crop insurance, conservation, and nutrition. The measure would save $23 billion over a 10-year period from current spending levels.
24-hour News 8's Rick Elvin is here with more on that and what's happening with Michigan's crop crisis. Rick?
This is a big bill, an important bill. I want to get right to the person who is trying to get it through the Senate, and that is the Senate Agriculture Committee Chairman, U.S. Senator Debbie Stabenow, joins us live from Washington, D.C. Senator, let's talk about this bill. It's remarkable in a number of aspects, but maybe the most remarkable thing is that there are 90 people who voted in this initial vote. You can't get 90 people in the Senate to vote for anything.
Well, Rick, it's great to talk with you. It was a remarkable vote today. I've worked very hard to get strong bipartisan vote. This really is a bill overall that creates jobs. It cuts subsidies. We're changing the way we do things so that instead of paying for farmers paying for things that they don't grow and during good times, we are going to redirect it for help with farmers when they need it, like what's happening right now in Michigan. Crop insurance, support when there's a disaster. I mean, that's when we ought to be helping our growers, and this bill does that. We are the only committee that has come forward with $23 billion in cuts towards the deficit and real reform while strengthening the right kinds of things in agriculture.
This actually goes almost double what Simpson Bowles had talked about in reductions. How are you able to achieve that? I know most of it is from the ag side, not the nutrition side, but still, that's a sizable cut.
It is, Rick. It's taken a lot of hard work, but at the very beginning of this process, when I became chair last year, I said, let's not talk about defending programs. Let's look at goals. Let's look at principles. What do we want to do? We want to support growers so that nobody loses the farm because of a few days of bad weather or bad market conditions. We're not going to just protect the old way. And we did the same thing in conservation. We had 23 different conservation programs. We got it down to 13, much more flexible, and actually redirected money to things like protecting the Great Lakes, a much stronger effort to work with farmers on water quality. And in nutrition, we're doing things as well. I want to make sure every dollar goes to somebody who needs it, but at the same time, no more lotto winners. You know, we've had at least 2 cases in Michigan with lottery winners that have somehow got food assistance. Well, we're ending that, as well as tightening up other things on fraud and abuse. So this isn't your father's farm bill. I mean, this really is about changing and moving so that we stretch our dollars farther and help growers when they need it.
Senator, thank you so much for your time. I know it's very limited. Look forward to talking to you more about this bill as time goes by. Thanks again.
Thanks.